Hey guys, it's Man 500 here, back again, sitting at the table for another video review. Today I'm gonna do something that you've seen me do lots before. I was actually just on the computer looking at a few videos of mine and adding to my playlist fishing gear / lure reviews, I think it's called. Go look it up. It should be underneath my playlist there. I'm gonna be filling it up this month, of course, in the fishing review month. But go look there. There's lots there, and believe it or not, even before this month, I had lots of lure reviews. Not specific lures, but more of stuff. Knots, knot tying skills. I think I did a sunglasses review, and a lot of these line reviews. This is how I first had the idea, pretty much, for fishing review month, was line. I always got high views on these line reviews. I guess people want to know what line to use and whatnot, and I'm glad to get the information out. And let me tell you, they're pretty fun to do. So I was looking, I got quite a few there, and I'm glad to add this one to it. This is, of course, the Trilene, the Berkley Trilene. This is their smooth casting, the XL smooth casting. Now, if you remember, I reviewed the XL Tough. And that's a great line. That's a classic for Berkley Trilene, and they've been making that for a long time. And this stuff is actually an improvement, I'll say, over the other stuff. This stuff, as it says right there, it is pretty smooth casting. Man, this stuff throws out there. It is mono, so I know some people have problems with mono. I know lines come a long ways over the past few years, but still, mono is something that I go to a lot. First of all, for the price, because it's very affordable, easy for me to get to. Like this stuff here, I really like that stuff because how cheap it is. Now I have had some reliability issues with this stuff, but go watch the review. I'll put it up in annotations. But mono's kind of been left by the wayside, as it were, especially when we got braid, more braid. That is braid, trust me. And all of these lines coming out, mono's been left by the wayside, but I think it is still a good line, especially for trout fishing. And I've used it quite a bit. Alright, so this is a smooth casting. This is the 10 pan. This is a 330 yard one. This is a brand new spool for me. But let's check out the diameter on this, because I think a lot of people want to know how small it is. Pretty good, and I can tell you it's a lot thinner than their 10-pound XL Tough. Now that is because they are selling it as a tough line, not so much as a smooth casting. With this, you're going to get distance. With that other stuff, you're going to get reliability and toughness, as they label it. This stuff is still decently priced, even as for smooth casting. It's still decently priced. I think around 12 or 15 bucks a spool, depending on how much you get. I think these are like 12 or 15 bucks. So like I said, economy line, I can buy, 3 or 4 of these or 2 of these for the price of one big spool of braid. So yeah, there is a bit of a difference there with price and whatnot, and how I got all of this other stuff on the go. Line is kind of something that I just want to throw on and forget about, and keep buying lures for you guys, for my subscribers, and to get out the information that I know you guys want to know. For memory, with all mono lines, mono tends to have high memory. What I mean by memory is if you roll it off your spool, and as it falls, you probably can't see it up against that table, but as it falls, does it hold the memory of the spool? And I know you guys can't see that, but this tends to have a little bit high memory, a little bit higher than this, I find, but you're just going to have to make your determination there. For stretch, it does have a bit of stretch to it. Just be warned that it does, when you set the hook, it will have a little bit of give to it. And I've even heard some people say that when they're pitching baits in like heavy cover, they like that give because, I don't know, it just gives the fish something. I really don't know. I don't do much flipping and pitching and mats and whatnot. Maybe you guys can leave a comment and tell me why they like mono for doing that. I've heard a couple people say they like mono for that. Really, it's just personal preference. I think it's because when you set on a hook really, really hard, especially when you're flipping, you jam that hook in. You want to have a little bit of give in your line so it's not just a pop. I think that's how it goes, but I'm not too certain on that one. Like I said, I don't do much flipping and pitching, just due to the smallmouth in the area and all the crankbait stuff that I do. First of all, the spool, or not first of all, this is like getting towards the end of the video, but the spooling, like in all, you can just put, like in most of them, you just put a pencil through there and then just zzz and burn it off like that. So the spooling mechanism is alright. It's not as good, I'll say this, and I haven't seen a company do it like Suffix with that little notch at the back. That is what every company needs to do with their spools. Every company needs to put a little knot or something, or a little notch or something, anything, to keep that line besides that silly little sticker. Every company needs that notch. I'm sticking to that, because you know, you lose that sticker or whatever and your line's everywhere and it's just a big kerfuffle little mess. Suffix understands. They actually put a little notch there, and see, that works out perfect, and that's never come undone. Here's another one of their spools, same thing. And I mean, no company I've seen has came close to it. Spiderwire, all of them haven't even come close to that. So yeah, they need to work on that. The line companies do, and they do have those things that are endorsed by KVD. God, what are they called? Sharks, tooth sharks, or line sharks, something like that. They go along the outside spool, and you just peel off how much you want and then cut it off, and that works. So, but for me, I just want something integrated into my spool, and nothing. No company has done that like Suffix. So the spooling, yeah, it works, but it could be improved. For the amount you get, like I said, mono is just an economy line for me. If I want to get something that's easy that I can just take out and fish with, then yeah, I'll go for it. But if I want to go to some high-end options, then that's what I'll do. Wizman500 here, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video talking about another line here tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave a comment if you have any questions. And I hope you guys enjoying lure review month, breaking it up a little bit from the lures and jumping into some lines and some knot tying skills. So stay tuned. It's going to be an interesting month, and we still got a long ways to go. Thanks for watching.